Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following confession that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to us by one of our sister, and it reads like this. Hello, Brother Nashi, how are you? Please post my story as anonymous. I found a python. It was hidden in my boyfriend's other bedroom. I opened up that bedroom and he ended up hitting me. Then at night, because he begged me not to get him arrested, I literally called the police on him. And I just felt sorry when he started to cry, considering the fact that he has done some nice things for me. So by the time that the police came, and then I told him that I did not want them to arrest my guy, but he hit me for the first time in my life. Yes, indeed, he hit me because I had opened up the bedroom which he had told me that I should never open up, even when he is around or when he is not around, because that one, it belongs to him. So I was feeling jealous. I did not understand why was it that my boyfriend would have a locked up bedroom. So I was thinking that maybe there is another woman, or I will find evidence that my boyfriend is busy cheating on me with other women. But what I saw, it was a python. Brother, please, I am begging you, do not even say my name, because this account that I am using, as you can see, it is my real government name, so I do not want you to say it out. And even though I locked my profile, but you never know, people can screenshot me. I don't want to end up maybe on TikTok, people talking about me when they are doing their story times with my pictures up there. I don't know if I am still supposed to stay with this guy, or I can say that I have escaped something that is dangerous, or if I am just overthinking things. But what I saw and what he said, it still does not leave my mind to this very day. I am 27, a black South African woman, working a normal job admin side. It is nothing that is fancy. I am blaming myself right now. I should have never moved to Midrand, because ever since I moved to Midrand, it's like I am meeting guys that have questionable characters. The first guy that I met when I moved to Midrand, that guy was lying to me that he's South African, Venda, this and that, but he was from Zimside. This guy, he had a questionable character, because when we went to church, we woke up after I had gone to sleep at his house, and he was like, I don't go to church, and I was like, I don't date men that do not go to church. So it was on a Sunday, we went to church. When we were going to church, we were driving in his car. This man, he thinks that maybe I am from Harare, because he switched off his car. When he switched off his car, he was like, oh, my car, it does not want to start, this and that. And he had to hire a tow truck to come and tow the truck, because it was an automatic. But he switched off his own car. When I wanted to take the keys from him, he was like, no, this car, I do not want it to be played around with. It is a Range Rover, you see, it is very expensive. If it complains, let us just tow it. We returned back to his apartment, and I saw it in his eyes that he did not want us to go to church. So I got scared of that guy, that a man that can even lie to you that his car is damaged so that you guys won't go to church. He might be worshiping the devil. And there were other things in his house that I did not understand. So the guy told me that he is a true Zim man, worships his own ancestors. So I don't like guys that worship ancestors. So I removed myself from his life without any problems at all, and before we could have gone too far in the relationship. So fast forward, because I was all bored and I had my friends that knew that I was bored. So this is how I met Swoo. I will call him Swoo. I met him at a braai. I went out with my friend who invited me at this other chilling nice place in this other location where one of my friend is staying. So when we were there, that was when I started to talk to him. I was ignoring him. He was trying to make direct eye contact with me. So he had another girl that he was with, and as we were making eye contact, I got scared and I was like, yo, I do not want to get beaten here by another woman, thinking that maybe I want to steal her boyfriend. So I was all ignoring him, and then he walked towards me and I was like, why do you want to do this? You have your own girlfriend. And then he laughed and he said, no, it is my cousin sister. She's the one that invited me here for a blind date, but it turned out that her friend did not come here. Maybe she went somewhere with another guy because she's not picking up the phone. So he introduced himself to me and I liked him from the word go. We talked for a long time that day. He asked about my work, my family, where I was from, and he was someone that would listen. This was very rare. All the guy that I had dated, including that guy from Zim, he was very talkative and he was always talking about his money, this and that. I have money. It was all about money. So I was tired of peace, a guy that can listen to you as you are talking to him, as you are telling him the things that you want. He asked me what I was looking forward to if it happened that me and him, we ended up being in a relationship together. And I was like, this is the guy that I want here. So I told him that I was looking for something that was serious. I did not want a guy that was just going to sleep with me. After sleeping with me, then he will just run away. He promised me that no such thing was ever going to happen. He was going to make sure that he would stick with me. He would always be there for me. And I said, okay, that is cool. There is no problem at all. I liked him because he did not rush anything. He made me to trust him, and he did not even ask for sex on that day that we had met. After we had drank so much, I thought that maybe we would end up hitting the bed together, but no, he was not all about that. He accompanied me back to my place. Within few weeks, we started to see each other regularly. And this guy, I found out that he lives all alone. He lives in a townhouse complex in Midrand as well. When I arrived at the place, I was impressed. The place is clean, nice. You don't even see anyone in the street, having security guards everywhere. So the first time when I went there, I was really impressed because everything was looking so proper. Everything was neat, and he seems as if he's someone that was once married, because some of the things that are in his house, no guy will ever buy such items unless maybe the guy, if he is gay. But he said that he has never been married, this and that, and he is looking for Mrs. Right. And it seems as if I am the Mrs. Right, but I can't stay in a house where there are snakes that are roaming freely wherever they want to, and then you have your boyfriend telling you that, no, do not worry about this snake because it is just a pet. I will never do such a thing. So we went to bed, and when we were in bed, I did not understand because I expected his bedroom to be this marvelous, but in the bedroom, the one that we use whenever I go to see him, it is just a normal bedroom. There is just a normal bed, those bamboo beds, the ones that you buy in the Indians. That is the type of a bed that he has in his own bedroom. I am talking about a guy that is getting a lot of money, who drives a big car, who is living a very expensive kind of a lifestyle, but then you choose to sleep on those cheap bamboo beds. Even the bedding, it is not up to standard. That room, it is just empty, and it gets so cold at night, like someone has locked you up in a freezer or a mortuary. That is the dream that I had the first night when I slept with him. So we only had about 2 rounds, then we went to bed. When I was fast asleep, there was something that happened that I could not understand. I saw a woman. There was a woman that suddenly appeared in front of me. So there is this other big mirror that is close to the bed. So then I saw that there was a woman that walked into the room. This woman that walked into the room, she looked like she was a mermaid, but she was totally naked. And then she came to where I was and ended up sleeping with me. I am talking true facts. That is what happened. When I woke up, to my surprise, I found out that my boyfriend, he was on top of me, but he was fast asleep. It is something that I still can't understand to this very day. How is it even possible that this guy was fast asleep and he was on top of me with his manhood rock hard? It was inside of me. I had to wake him up. It's not like he got on top of me, then he started to make love to me. No, it was after that dream had happened. So we continued after I had woken him up. I thought that maybe it is just a weird dream that I had. This man, he has money, but what surprises me is that his bedroom, he likes to be crazy flashy. He wants everyone to see that he has money, but in that room he lives as if he is a poor man. The food that he eats as if he is a poor man. Sometimes he wears clothes that are so cheap that you do not even understand. This you can only start to realize the more that you are around him. If you see him once in a while, he can come to you and you can think that this guy is always flashing, but he can wear, he has this other underwear that has so many holes, but this is a guy that has people that are working for him. And when I saw it the first time, I thought that it was a mistake. Swu has the habit of avoiding to sleep with me during the day, only at night, as well as the shower. He does not want to shower with me. So I went to his house as the woman and I said, today I want to see what is Swu all about. Why does he avoid to sleep with me during the day as well as being in the shower together? He does not want that. So when I arrived, I did not even want to touch him. I pretended as if I was waiting for our usual time. So we started drinking. But as we were drinking, I was pretending as if I was also drinking, but far from it. I would drink a little bit and wait for him to finish up everything. He got drunk and then I started to touch him. He tried to avoid me, but he was so drunk. He was so wasted. He could not even do anything. So then I started to undress him. I laughed, Brother Nashim. He nearly became sober with the way that I was laughing. I saw that Swu, he was wearing this other underwear that had holes everywhere. Like literally it had holes everywhere. Even his testicles, they were even peeping out of his underwear with the way that the thing, it was so old and smelly. So I took it and I said, this guy, I don't understand him at all. So I started to think about a lot of things. The bedroom, the big bedroom, I did not know how it looked like. He always slept with me in this cheap looking room. So I thought that maybe he does not love me. So one day I then went to that room. He was outside and the keys were just on the kitchen sink. And then I went and I grabbed them because he had gone out to wash his cars. And then I ran and I opened that bedroom. The things that I saw in that room, nice furniture everywhere, Italian furniture that I'm pretty sure came from Europe. So as I was standing there, because I was amazed at the nice furniture that I was looking at, that was when he walked into the room. He got mad at me. He was like, what the hell are you doing? I told you that you're not supposed to enter inside of this room. We started to fight. He hit me so bad I called the police. So I saw a snake. When I saw this snake, Bro Nash, it was something that was so scary. This snake, it was underneath the bed. And then it slid back underneath the bed, and then Swu walked in. It was as if the snake told him, because I had the snake, it was making this sound that was so scary that I started to shake as I was standing. It was still underneath the bed, and then that was when he walked in. The police came and they said that it was a case of domestic violence, and I told him that I was not going to be able to press any charges against my boyfriend, and they said that I had wasted their times. I ended up buying KFC for them, those men that came that wanted to arrest Sbu. So I'm still in the relationship with him, and I am scared of what I have seen in the house. I don't know why he didn't tell me, because I believe that he was supposed to tell me, and he was like, look here, I have a pet, right? When we start to date, I have a pet, I love snakes. That is what he tells me. He says that he grew up on a farm in Mpumalanga, and he started to love snakes because the white people that his father used to work for, they used to catch snakes. So he would go around with his dad and that white farmer catching snakes like your black mambas from other villages and other houses that belonged to the white farmers. So that is how he started to fall in love with snakes, but he did not mention it. Is it not something that you are supposed to mention on your date, on your first date, that I love snakes, I have black mambas, and I have a python in my house, which is a pet? I asked him and I said, this snake of yours, what does it eat? So he tells me that he can buy a chicken, like an already slaughtered chicken, then he throws it to the snake. So this is why that bedroom is always locked. So what is now bothering me, and why I can't understand what is really going on, the fact that I had a dream and I saw that naked woman that was standing in front of me, that came on top of the bed, and then she started to sleep with me, and I woke up, and then I discovered that my boyfriend Sbu, he was now on top of me making love to me. It really does not even make sense. I don't know, what am I supposed to do with all of this evidence that I have found about my boyfriend? If it was another woman here on your channel, bro, please ask this for me. Who saw something like this in your boyfriend's house? Would you continue to date a man that plays around with snakes, or this is something that should make me to stop seeing him? I really need advice. I'll be following through in the comment section. I'm scared that I might be dating a man that is involved in a lot of satanic stuff, because why the hell would he keep a snake, and why would I have a dream of a naked mermaid? She was white that slept with me. I remember now that she had very long hair that I still remember to this very day. Yo, dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear sister. Let us try to speak with our dear sister in the comment section. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Would you stay with a man who keeps snakes in his house, or you would simply walk away? Let us talk about this in the comment section.